SoundMeFreely.
It's hard to talk about the recent events in Inazuma and not mention the Vision Hunt decree. But you don't have a vision, so you don't have to worry about losing one. On the flip side, if you are caught by the Tenryou Commission, you also can't surrender your vision in exchange for your life.
I can tell them that you are my vision.
Another reason to have Paimon around. Wait, what?
Don't worry, I wouldn't let them take you, Paimon.
That's more like it.
We'd just go to jail and suffer punishment together.
Well, if that's how it would go down, then maybe you should hand me over to them. Wait a minute! How about we just don't get caught in the first place? Only the ones who have the will to fight back are allowed into the resistance. In that case, Paimon also qualifies as a member.
And what exactly are you trying to resist, Paimon?
Paimon has been resisting against the fate of being squished all this time.
Then you probably won't get in.
Why? Is it because Paimon isn't fighting for the same cause as the resistance?
It's because you're fighting for a lost cause, I'm afraid.
You meanie! Kamui Cannon? Kamui Juicy Cannon? Kamui Jimmy Cannon? Ugh, what a mouthful.
What are you reading, Paimon?
Look, it's the super weapon the Shogunate army has constructed nearby to protect Tatarasuna. Kamui Jima Cannon!
It looks really powerful. And yet we didn't see it do anything while we were in Tatarasuna.
It seems like the resistance knew how strong it was. So before formally waging war against the Shogunate, they had covertly occupied this place. But this Kamui Jima Cannon needs either special ammunition or electro to work, so it's no use to the resistance. The Shogunate army put so much time and effort into creating this weapon, Paimon really wants to see the extent of its power.
If all you need is an electro user, perhaps I can help.
That's right! Now we just need something that would serve as our cannonball. Why are you giving me that look? Hey! You know what? When we first arrived at the Komori tea house, Paimon really thought that Tarumaru would be able to speak.
You sound a bit disappointed.
Of course! If Tarumaru could speak, Paimon feels that he'd say something really interesting.
For example...
Koma! Stop hiding around here! You're in my way! Woof!
That makes sense.
Or... Kozue! You're bound to me for the rest of your life unless our contract is terminated! Woof woof!
You didn't believe Kozue when she said she'd signed a secret contract forcing her to work part-time at the tea house, did you?
Oh! Paimon just thought of another one! This one's quite good! Just look at this visitor. Paimon, is it? Look how cute and clever she is. Today, all her meals are on the house. Woof!
There's no way Tarumaru would say something like that. What are you mulling over, Paimon?
Do you remember Goro's fluffy ears? Paimon really wants something like that. Oh, or maybe horns similar to the ones Ganyu has. Ganyu's horns are pretty cute as well. Do you have any ideas?
Let me see. Oh, I found something.
Really? Aw, Paimon always knew you were reliable.
Ta-da! I present to you the tusk of Monoceros Chaly.
Paimon doesn't need that. If Paimon can't have Goro's fluffy ears, then maybe at least something like his fluffy tail.
But da-da-da! Here you go. Tail of Boreas.
Not that! Also, combining those two is definitely not the look Paimon is going for. It's amazing that Inazuma has places like the Yai Publishing House, which specializes in publishing novels. They even host competitions. Wow.
If that's the case, then perhaps you can submit a draft of the book you've been working on. Paimon's Happiness.
Whoa! About that. Paimon has misplaced the drafts on our way to Inazuma.
Really?
Fine! Paimon hasn't started writing it yet. It's not Paimon's fault. Paimon's been meaning to do it, but 3 days ago, Paimon's pen broke. And the day before yesterday, Paimon had hand cramps. Yesterday, a sprained foot. Today, Paimon's hungry.
It sounds like you'll sooner write 1,000 excuses with Paimon than Paimon's happiness.
Kazuha is a free spirit, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, he seems to be a bit of a loner, too.
Being able to explore the world at his leisure while savoring the beauty of everything around him? That doesn't sound too shabby. You aren't thinking of sneaking off to go on a solo adventure, right?
I would never leave you, Paimon.
Aw, Paimon's really happy to hear that. Here, have this.
Monthly food expenses? 300,000 Mora?
Hey, wait! Where are you going?
I suddenly feel like going solo. Maybe it's not a bad idea after all.
Please don't go! Wait for Paimon!
Paimon, you look so serious today.
That's because Paimon's thinking about serious things. Paimon's jealous of people from wealthy and influential families. They have an endless supply of Mora and mountains of delicious food to eat.
I can't disagree. Those are exactly the things you're fond of.
But after getting to know Ayaka better, Paimon realized that a young lady from a noble family can also have her share of hardships. She needs to shoulder her clan's duties and responsibilities. She works so hard and has very little time for herself. Ayaka must be exhausted. She should try to relax a bit. That's right! Let's invite Ayaka to the next festival! If she got an invite from us, there's no way she'd refuse!
Yeah, I'd like to go to another festival with her.
Besides, if Ayaka's around, she can pick up the tab for us!
I should have seen that coming.
Ayaka gives a sense of noble elegance with every gesture she makes.
Can you do an Ayaka impression, Paimon?
Let's give it a try! Oh my, you've been picking mushrooms so earnestly just to make chicken mushroom skewers for me? How cute!
That was nothing like Ayaka, but even though you didn't sound like yourself, it didn't feel completely out of place for you either.
It's a well-established tradition that during Inazuma celebrations, everyone's wearing festive masks. Paimon tried to look around the stalls but hasn't found any mask that fits.
So you really want a mask of your own?
Of course! Not wearing a mask during an Inazuma festival is the same as not receiving a bouquet at the Windbloom festival.
Let me make one for you.
Whoa! You're the best!
I wonder what kind of mask will fit you best. How about a slime mask?
Yay! Paimon slime! Do you think Yoimiya's dad's poor hearing is related to fireworks? He's been making and testing fireworks for many years now, and being exposed to the sound of gunpowder explosions on a daily basis. Oh, Paimon can see how that might have worn down his ears. Yikes! Since Yoimiya is inheriting her family's business, does that mean she'll have trouble hearing other people in the future? Just like her dad? Paimon won't let that happen. Let's think of some way to help her.
Do you have any suggestions, Paimon?
Paimon could follow Yoimiya around and cover her ears whenever needed.
Then you'd need to leave me.
Oh, without Paimon, you lose your guide. Paimon wouldn't leave you like that. But what should we do for Yoimiya?
Actually, she can simply wear earplugs while working with fireworks.
Oh, yeah! Paimon didn't think of that solution. You're so smart.
That was the first thing that came to my mind, but I wanted to give you an opportunity for a mental workout.
So you knew this whole time but didn't tell Paimon? How could you, you bully? Sayu seems to have a lot on her mind. Paimon can't understand why she'd have so many worries.
I guess this is what they call growing pains.
Paimon can't relate to that. After all, it's not Paimonly to worry too much.
Bad news! We're almost out of Mora! I guess we'll have to tighten the purse strings for the next few days.
What? No!
See? You're not as carefree as you thought.
Oh, how could you break Paimon like that? Those Oni Kabuto bugs look so scary. The patterns on their backs are terrifying.
Do you mean those demonic patterns? It's because they don't like to fight, so they purposely evolve their patterns in a way that scares their enemies away.
That's really smart. We should try to learn a thing or two from them. We could borrow Xiao's mask. If a Hilichurl saw you wearing it, do you think they'd run in fear?
I don't think Xiao would agree to that.
Yeah. How about we ask Sayu to steal his mask for us? She knows ninjutsu that allows her to vanish into thin air. She can steal it for sure. Problem solved. If we are afraid of Xiao evening the score with us, how about we steal Child's mask? We've kicked his butt many times before.
I don't think stealing other people's belongings is a good idea. Also, what if Sayu doesn't agree to all of this?
Then let's visit Albedo first. If Albedo can develop a growth serum for Sayu, she'll help us for sure.
Brilliant. Now we just need you to come up with a way to make Albedo help us.
Paimon's head is going to explode. Let's stick to festival masks for now. Even though knotweed has a flower-like structure, its petals are in fact leaves. Its actual bloom is rather fragile, so the surrounding leaves try their hardest to grow strong and protect it. Just like Paimon is protecting you right now.
Just like you? Is knotweed edible too?
Yeah, that's right. Wait, what are you trying to say? Did you know the people of Inazuma use the vibrations of knotweed to forecast thunderstorms? Because knotweed grows in areas that are infused with electro. It's naturally drawn to thunder and lightning.
Does that mean knotweed is similar to you, Paimon?
How so?
You know, because you usually hang out in areas infused with gourmet food and are naturally drawn to tasty snacks.
That's true.
Paimon radar activated.
Beep, 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 beep. Delicacies, here we go! The blossoms drifting down from the sacred sakura are so dazzling. Paimon heard that those flower petals can stay suspended in the air for so long because of being infused with electro.
Is it the same principle behind your levitation abilities?
That's because...
You do know what allows you to fly, don't you, Paimon?
Paimon can fly because of, mysterious powers, obviously.
Got it. Seems like you have no idea. How about we let Albedo do some research? He's good at cracking such mysteries.
Please don't. Lavender melons sure are useful. Their flesh can be eaten, and their skin can be processed to make dyes.
Paimon sure is useful. She can serve as my guide, and she can also give other people ugly nicknames.
Yep, thank you for your validation. Wait a minute. Is there more? Is Paimon about to get roasted? Paimon's gonna cover your mouth to stop you from talking. Have you noticed? In Inazuma, people who wear swords on their waist are a minority. Most soldiers use spears. Could it be that swords are a symbol of status? Should we wear them as well? But the swords here are all too big for Paimon. There's no other way. We'll have to find a famous swordsmith to make a custom one.
A custom-made sword will cost a lot of Mora, though.
Are you saying that Mora is more important than the desires of your lovely companion?
Actually, I've already prepared something for you, Paimon.
Really? Really? Let's have a look! Hey, isn't that the knife we used to cut fruit?
Well, at least it's the right size for you. What matters isn't the value of the sword, it's the fighting spirit.
Nice try, but Paimon won't fall for this, no matter how cool it sounds. Did you know there are hot springs in Inazuma?
But there are no volcanoes.
Paimon heard that the heat comes from a giant furnace. If we get the chance, Paimon also wants to check out a hot spring. Unfortunately, it seems like only the big shots are granted entry.
Let's head back to Darupa Gorge in Mondstadt.
Huh? Why so sudden?
Back in Darupa Gorge, the hilly trails have a huge cauldron that's heated by flaming flowers. It should be similar to a hot spring, right? You can bathe in their soup, I guess.
In Inazuma, it's customary for parents to choose a lucky name for their child.
Those names symbolize everyone's expectations and wishes for the child, like prosperity, wealth, good health, and safety.
Because of these expectations, parents often pick extra long names and cram all sorts of blessings into them.
So, hypothetically, if one day a little girl fell into a lake on her way back home, then her friends might rush to her house and tell everyone, "Something bad happened!"
Oh, what happened?
Osvaldo Hrafnavines, Prinzessin der Verurteilung, Fischl von Luftschloss Narfadort, come quick! Centennial genius astrologist Mona Magistus has fallen into the water!
Mona falling into the water doesn't sound like an emergency situation, though.
Precisely. The fast-swimming Mona would come back home around the same time her friends are done saying her name.
Inazuma's scenery is quite different than what we've seen so far.
Yeah, Inazuma's an island nation.
Before the invention of boats, how did the people living on different islands communicate with one another?
According to Yoimiya's dad, they probably use smoke signals to transmit information. Or they would...
Yeah?
They would commission people who could freeze the water surface to travel between the islands and deliver messages.
Whoa! If Kaya had lived in Inazuma back then, he would have been even busier than Master Gene now. Tanuki are really mysterious creatures.
I think they're really cute.
Yeah, they're cute until they start talking.
I wonder, if you couldn't talk, would you appear to be more mysterious and noble?
Are you trying to mock me? Did anyone tell you that there are monsters called Tanuki and Inazuma that can take on the form of any human they see?
I heard such rumors before. They must know some mysterious transformation techniques.
What if one day a Tanuki tricked you by transforming into Paimon? Oh no, Paimon's worried now.
No worries. I'd surely be able to tell the difference. Wait, you're just concerned about my Mora, aren't you?
Of course. No. Paimon's only concerned about your safety. Stop looking at Paimon like that. Look, just think about it. If there were two Paimons, how would you find out which one is the real one? What do you mean, hee hee?
See, only the real Paimon would respond like that.
Paimon got tricked again. We've been passing by a lot of small shrines lately, but none of them seem to be dedicated to the Electro Archon.
They were probably built for lesser deities. The people of Inazuma believe that everything around them has a spirit, and those spirits will help them in their time of need.
Oh, so the people make shrines for them and give them offerings.
Yeah, in a way, it's a form of prayer and a token of appreciation.
Paimon gets it now. Let's find Ayaka and have her put up a shrine for us. If we do that, we'll be able to get lots of offerings as well. Paimon's so happy.
Is that an acceptable thing to do?
What's wrong? Haven't we been helping out everyone this whole time? We may be doing an even better job than those deities.
You do have a point, but when I picture people placing flowers or fruits in front of a shrine for me, it doesn't feel right. It never stops raining on Yashiori Island. I heard it's because of the lingering evil energy.
Evil energy? What's that? Sounds terrifying.
It's caused by the remains of an evil god somewhere on the island. Because its power hasn't fully dispersed, the remaining energy causes all sorts of misfortunes. That's what I meant when I said evil energy.
Oh, that makes sense. But Paimon doesn't think rain is a bad thing. Maybe that god has been crying all this time because they were bullied.
Crying? I don't think gods can cry. I mean, I've never seen Venti or Zhongli cry before.
There are exceptions. If you pinch Paimon, you'll be able to see a crying god.
Are you a god?
Paimon sure is.
Okay, let me guess. The flying god of silly questions? The god of slimes? Or the god of being fished out from the water?
knows. As your bodyguard, Paimon is the god of protection.
In Hanamizaka, there's a place called the Bantan Sango Detective Agency.
Paimon remembers. It's the one run by Sango and Ryuji, right? Everyone speaks highly of them.
I heard that they frequently get caught up in strange incidents, and some places have banned them from entering their premises.
Paimon thinks that's undeserved. After all, Sango and Ryuji have helped a lot of people.
Would you invite them if you were organizing a dinner party? What if halfway through the meal, one of the guests suddenly shrieked and collapsed onto the ground?
If that's the case, then Paimon thinks it's a bad idea. Paimon suddenly feels that hanging out with them could be dangerous.
Well, that's the price you pay for being a famous detective.
Oh, yeah! Have you drawn fortune slips at the shrine before? If we draw them before our next adventure, they may provide us with some guidance.
But what if our draws are inauspicious or turn out to be a bad omen? If that happened, we'd probably end up in a bad mood.
Oh, that's fine. According to the shrine maidens, if someone draws a bad omen, they just need to hang it on a tree in the shrine. So we should keep on drawing and drawing until we get a super lucky draw. Then we'll hang all the bad ones on the tree.
If everyone did that, there'd be no more space left to hang the slips.
Muso no Hitotachi is amazing! It can be any enemy with a single slash!
But for Child, it might need 3 slashes.
Yeah. Anyway, if you mastered that technique, Paimon wouldn't have to worry about you for the rest of our journey.
So where can one learn that technique?
Yeah, where can one learn that technique? Quit looking at Paimon like that! Oh, okay. Paimon will keep an eye on you during our adventures. Did you know that Sanga no Miyakokomi, she's Watatsumi Island's divine priestess? In other words, she's the ruler of Watatsumi Island. The whole of Watatsumi Island is controlled by her. Paimon also wants to become a big shot like her.
What will you do after you become a big shot?
Then Paimon will deliver justice. For example, the suspect in question, known as the Traveler, ate 2 dango for lunch and only gave 1 to the victim, Paimon. This is a serious violation of Article 37, Fairness and Justice of the Paimon Decree.
Oh, may I ask how Your Excellency Paimon plans to resolve this issue?
Of course! As compensation for your wrongdoings, you will have to make even more dango for Paimon! Paimon wonders what the previous shogun was like.
It appears that she was a person who understood the fleeting nature of things and accepted the inevitable fate of departing this world one day.
After all, realizing the fragility of things in front of you makes you treasure them even more.
This way of thinking must have influenced Inazuma's aesthetics. This world is transient. People come and go. The fun times we shared, our companionship, and the delicious foods we got to savor. Those emotions and experiences are real things that existed at some point in time, not just empty concepts.
Even though every banquet must eventually come to an end, it'd be nice to enjoy those happy moments for a little longer.
Shifting seasons and elusive dreams, the ephemeral and fleeting. With thine companionship, all are eternal.
Paimon doesn't get it.
I'm saying that I'm having a lot of fun traveling with you, Paimon. It'd be nice if we could just go on like this forever.
Paimon will take your word for it then. The clothes that the shrine maidens wear are quite unique.
I heard that after the Sakoku decree is lifted, Yae Miko plans to run a rental service where people can try on shrine maiden outfits as a tourist attraction in various places. Combined with the latest camera technology from Fontaine, it seems like a real Mora maker.
Oh!
The shrine maidens in the Grand Shrine even asked me if I knew any pretty girls who are willing to become models. All they need to do is dress up in a shrine maiden outfit and smile to the camera. They even asked me to be a model and said all I needed was some makeup.
What?
I immediately shared this idea with Rosaria. I feel like they can do something similar at the Church of Favonius with the garments they wear.
Wait, I don't
Sadly, Rosaria found the idea of it too troublesome.
Maybe it's for the better. Oh, I give Paimon a painting. Turns out it's not edible, but Paimon is still very happy with that gift.
Aoi? The general goods shop owner? Let me see.
Here, but be careful. It was painted by a famous artist, Utamaro. It's quite valuable.
Utamaro? I think I've heard that name before.
Of course! Master Utamaro's work can be found all over Inazuma after all. Did you see one of them in Ayaka's residence? The one that Paimon has right now isn't too shabby either.
Oh, I remember now. One of those paintings was used by Yoimiya as kindling, right?
Huh? Kindling?
Yeah, I think Toma used it as padding for table legs as well.
What? Padding?
And if I remember correctly, I also saw Sayu use a stack of those paintings as a cushion for her nap.
Sayu has several of those works? That can't be right.
Real masterpieces aren't mass-produced. If you ask me, that Utamaro isn't a real master at all.
Hey! The Komori Tea House is doing surprisingly well. They have a great number of visitors every day. Oh, we should also open a tea house! Paimon feels it'd be really profitable.
Well, if we do end up opening a tea house, then you're gonna be the boss for sure.
Huh? Deal! Paimon didn't think that you'd have so much faith in Paimon's abilities. Paimon will make sure to be a responsible manager and make our shop the best tea house into that.
I don't think it'd need to be managed. Do you remember Taromaru?
Yep, he's the owner of the Komori Tea House, right? A lot of the clients go to the tea house to play with him rather than drink tea.
So I was thinking if you were running the shop, you'd definitely be more popular than Taromaru.
Of course! Hey! So you don't really trust Paimon's management skills? You just want a mascot!
With the abolishment of the Vision Hunt decree, I guess the Sakoku decree will be the next one to go.
Here's hoping that everything goes well.
Let's encourage everyone to hold on for just a bit longer.
Yeah.
If we get the chance, let's find Atsuko and tell her that the sakura trees in her homeland are blooming.
How is that supposed to comfort her? Okura Mio says that she hardly has any fancy kimonos in stock these days, so chances are that you won't be able to buy one, even if you can afford it. It's a real tragedy. Paimon wants to look glamorous too.
But the Sakoku decree's been abolished. She should be able to import silk from Liyue now.
You're right! Great! So there's hope for Paimon's kimono dream after all! Just imagine it. Paimon emerges from Ogura's shop wearing a custom-made, pure silk, one-of-a-kind kimono. Total transformation! This Paimon's going places! No longer just a sidekick in the legendary Traveler's Adventure story. Oh no. Say hello to Paimon the Elegant, wearer of fine silks and fated friend of heroes. Wouldn't that be amazing? It would, wouldn't it?
What I'm hearing is you want me to pay for your new wardrobe.
Exactly! You read Paimon's mind. See? That's what being fated friends is all about. So Paimon was thinking 7 different styles, one for each day of the week. Still not sure on the specific designs, though. Let Paimon think.
Suddenly I'm not so interested in buying.